Hello, welcome to episode 196 of the Epic Film Challenge, Man on the Moon. Now this film was definitely a departure for Jim Carrey. It's the first kind of really big, serious film that he did, and it is actually a film about the life of Andy Kaufman, who was an American comedian, although he didn't like to be known as a comedian, who died in the 80s. Oops, give away the ending, but he was a very strange comedian who would do things very differently and just, piss around with people, and he'd go on.
Man on the Moon.
Yeah, he'd go on sketch shows and then say like, "Oh, I can't do the line on live TV," and then they'd start a fight and stuff with the producers, and he'd go on and say, "Oh, this is all staged, but it's not," and he'd play around with people basically. He got involved in wrestling, and he had a feud with Jerry Lawler, the King, Jerry Lawler, and they had a match and all this kind of stuff. And it's just about his life, basically, all like the main kind of controversial moments of his professional career as he would call himself, a song and dance man. Jim Carrey plays him, and he plays him really, really well, down to the accent and just the crazy kind of antics he gets up to as his alter ego. I forget what his name is now. I knew it. The guy he dresses up as, and with the mustache. And anyway.
I don't remember.
No.
But I've only seen it once. So
Yeah, that's true. Tony Clifton. That's it. What's really cool about this film is they show him being on the sitcom Taxi, and they get all the cast back together, like Christopher Lloyd and what's his name, the guy from Grease. I forget his name, Jeff something. So they get all the cast together to kind of make it look like it was behind the scenes at the time in the 80s, or the late 70s, early 80s. Danny DeVito, of course, was on Taxi, but in this film he actually plays the role of Andy Kaufman's manager. So I like that. I like that someone who knew Andy is in this film, and apparently there's lots of people who were his real life friends who were in the film, and so on. And of course things are twisted and manipulated a little bit for film purposes, and Jim Carrey opens the film with a little introduction that kind of explains that anyway. And yeah, it's a really quirky film, really sad film towards the end. Jim Carrey is amazing in this film. I love him in this film. I love this film. I love Andy Kaufman. So it's a no-brainer classic film for me. I'll give it a 10 out of 10. Really love it.
I'm surprised I've never seen it before. Because I really, really, really loved it. And I actually teared up.
You did?
Yeah. At the funeral.
I didn't notice.
Oh, well, it's not like I sat there.
Oh, yeah.
Or anything. No, I actually sat there and I was like, love it. It was really good. Had a little gross scene, the healing part.
Oh, yeah.
And it was interesting how it went straight from there, from the healing part, or supposed to be healing part, to him lying there dead. And it was interesting how when he said he had cancer, he was like the boy who cried wolf.
Oh yeah, because he used to fuck around with everyone so much.
Everything. He was like he was acting like a really bad guy, but he really wasn't. Yeah, I really, really like this movie.
What would you give it?
What did you give it?
10.
Really?
Yeah, 9.5. Is that what you're gonna go for?
I don't know. I have to watch it another time, one more time to rate it higher. I think.
Yeah.
9.
9. Okay. Man on the Moon.
It was really good. Like
yeah.
It's worth more. I just don't know how many more times I want to watch it. I'm not sure why, but yeah, it was brilliant.
Okay.
Great.